Cowboy, obviously, congratulations on the win. I know it seems like every time you win, you're your biggest critic, but it was a pretty fantastic performance tonight. Give us your evaluation.
Oh, thank you very much. I had a rough day, man. So yeah, it was a good victory. You know, having such a rough start to the day, so it was good. It was good.
Can you talk more about that? I saw a quote afterwards say you had a headache. Talk about the rough day.
Yeah, I just woke up. Worst headache I've ever had, man. I just couldn't, all day I was just laying in bed, tired, my shoulders were sore, I don't know, it was just, everything that was going wrong. I forgot my damn key to my Harleys, my fucking Harley's out there stuck now, and it was just a fucked up day. And it's in the back, you know, talking with Greg, trying to figure out, get going, just like grinding metal, man, trying to get through first gear, man, I couldn't do it. And Greg's like, this is what we're training for, man, to beat someone on your worst day, so we'll have to fucking get it done, beat the storm, Cowboy, so it was good.
Do you know, I mean, was there, were there any signs this week that maybe some sickness was coming on or anything like that, or do you know what it was?
No sickness. Just some days you're on, some days you're not, right? It's weird to worry about the sport, so it's good to be able to go there and figure it out. Work through the kinks in the cage, so.
Starting out, you got a takedown very early on. Was that something, a statement you wanted to make or a strategy you wanted to use, or was it just something you saw?
No, I knew he was going to come hard at me, try and beat my face, so, you know, takedown kind of wrestling negates the, I think if Nate would have took Connor down, he would have secured the victory a little better on this fight. But so wrestling is the gap that is missing. So I work very hard on my wrestling, you know, I just don't ever really show it. I get real hard-headed and want to go there and strike with everybody. So the last couple fights, really working on wrestling and trying to be an ultimate fighter, right?
And afterwards, I think you surprised everybody by calling out for a title shot at 155 pounds when you're doing so well at 170. I know you told me before you'd even go up to middleweight as well. So, why do you think that's the right fight for you next?
I don't know if it's the right fight. It's just a fucking fight I want to do. I don't know what is right for Cowboy. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm sure Joe, well, I'm probably not leaving here until I get another fight. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm going to go play on the fucking lake tomorrow. Then Monday I'll be at the office like, what's up?
Cowboy, early on, it seemed like you were having a lot of pinpoint accuracy with combinations going into this fight. I know some of us talked about Story's lack of head movement and that sort of thing. Once you got in there with him, was that something you were finding with ease, that you were able to land those combinations like that?
Yeah, I don't know about with ease, but you know, I knew he was going to throw a big overhand and then in the clinch trying to work the body, so I kind of knew what he was going to do. Yeah, he's kind of a little half a second behind me, so it was good to find his rhythm and pick it up on it, and then start letting my combinations get deeper and deeper.
How much of calling out the lightweight champion has to do with the fact that you've got to win over Eddie Alvarez? Is that a big factor in this, or is that just the fact that he's the guy with the belt?
Normally I just say I'll take anyone anywhere, you know, like I don't care who I fight against, blah, blah, blah. And then they always tell us, if you want to fucking fight, let us hear about it. So goddamn it, there we go, I'm letting someone hear about it. Let's go. It's, you know, that was my, I think, 33rd or 32nd walk in Zuffa. Fuck, it's time, man. Let's start making some calls and making some moves. So that's kind of where I'm at.
One more for you. It's with him being, with you looking so good at 170. I know you'll go anywhere, anytime. But do you think that there's going to be anybody on your team at Jackson's that's going to say, we got a lot of momentum at 170. Maybe we ought to keep this train going?
Yeah, Greg just sat down with me for about a 15-minute conversation and said, Cowboy, I'm with you in the trenches wherever you want to go. But I just don't think 55 is a smart move for you, man. You're fucking hurting your body going that low. And so yeah, they're already on it. They're like, but we know you're gonna fucking do it, so let's get prepared.
Cowboy, your last fight, you actually became the first person to stop Patrick Cote with strikes, and today you became the first person to stop Rick Story with strikes. How much do you pay attention to that kind of stuff before the fight, and was that always the plan to try and finish on the feet?
No, I actually wanted a submission. I'm super pissed off that I let the triangle slip out of my way, so yeah, I wanted to take him down, kind of work the ground and go for a submission, but I had no idea he'd never been stopped. I really don't look into my opponents very much. That's like a real fact that I don't see much tape on them, so.
All right, and then you know, in the first round, you were in that turtle position, and you know, you had your hand on the ground. The rules are actually going to change in the future. I'm just curious your thought about how you were sort of keeping your hand on the ground before the break, and then how would you approach that if you're not allowed to do that anymore?
Oh no, I wasn't trying to be a pussy. I was just not wanting to get thrown on my face. Like he's a good wrestler, and he had a good. You know, I was just trying to base. I wasn't worried about the strikes. I was worried about him taking me back down to get me trying to stand up. So that was. I wasn't trying to not get punched. But yeah.
Cowboy, we know you want to go back down to 155, but you may not be that far from the title shot at 170. Do you feel like you're close, and is there anyone at that weight that you might be interested in fighting?
Anybody. Whoever's not. I want to fight really bad in New York, man. So whatever avenue I got to take to get on the New York card, that's all I want. That's a couple months and plenty of turnaround time for me. So.
Any specific reason why you want to fight in New York? It seems like a lot of guys are asking for that New York card.
Fucking Garden, man. I mean, be the first in the Garden would be awesome. So yeah, it'd be awesome. Epic.
And just lastly, man, did you get a chance to watch the main event? If so, what did you think of the fight, and how did you have it scored?
I don't know what Nate was doing when he goes out there and boxes. You know, I feel like he really dominated. He was kicking. I think the kicking kind of took him off his game. I'm not real sure. I was back there hooting and hollering for Nate, man. Like, come on, man, get it, fucking God. So I was upset. You know, a couple times I had it 1-1 and 2-1. You know, and so. But yeah, I was really pulling for Nate on that fight. Looking forward to it. Now I got to listen to this fucking dude talk again forever, so I'm not looking forward to that. The king is back.
I'm not sure if I heard you correctly or not. After the fight, you said Dana did or did not allow you to ride your motorcycle on this past week.
Oh, well, Dana let me ride my motorcycle to the event tonight, so that's as far as he allowed due to contract and stuff. But, so yeah. We rode them because that's what the fuck I do, but I love it. It was fun. Till next time.
Why do you think that allows you to fight better, or do you think that?
Oh, I don't know. I know I gotta leave here, go get on my Harley, and fucking put my knees in the breeze and just roll, man. It's gonna be a good night. So I gotta get up early tomorrow. I'm going to the lake. I got Sunday fun day. I'm pretty excited about it. So.
Of that final combination you put together, what was most effective about it? I thought it was maybe the body shot, but you were there.
You know, get their hands down low and then kick high. It was kind of what, you know, but that didn't actually finish him. I had to put a little more work in. You know, I wish I would have, but I didn't.
Hey Cowboy, congratulations on the win. Can you give us what the game plan is now that you've completed your contract? What do you do now? How do you attack this?
Well, I let my management team handle it because all I do is fight, Ariel, so I just gotta go and let them take care of all that, and we'll see. Like I said, I'm a UFC guy, man. I'm not going anywhere, so they're gonna work out everything with that, and I'm looking to get 50 fights in this motherfucker, so how about that? 32 I think is tonight, so.
Are you hoping to wrap it up rather quickly, or do you not have a timetable? Since you say you want to fight in New York, do you want to get this done in the next week, or?
Yeah. I need to get it done. We want to get it done right away, so we'll see.
Do you feel that pressure on your shoulders going into the fight? Because obviously when you end the contract with a win, that's a high note.
Yeah. No, I don't let that. I had no burden at all on me at all. It's just, no.
You know, I'm not sure if someone asked this, I just got here, but you tied Matt Hughes for the third most wins in UFC history tonight. Only people ahead of you are George St. Pierre and Michael Bisping. I asked you this question in Ottawa, and I'm asking again, what do you think you mean to this company right now, and how does that play going forward?
Well, I just talked with Ari, and they seem very happy with me, so I see big things with this company. I feel like I'm a veteran in the sport, man, and I love it. I love fighting for the UFC, and so this is my drug, and I need it as much as I possibly can. I feel like a crackhead up here, already looking for another fight, and so it's good.
Sorry, Cowboy, just had one more. Yesterday at the weigh-in, Ari Emanuel, who you just mentioned, was up there for the first time, and I think of all the fighters, you were the only one to actually shake his hand and acknowledge his presence. Did you know who he was beforehand, and was that a conscious effort on your part?
Yeah, I knew who he was. I met him at UFC 202, or 200, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know, figured it was the polite thing to do. Hell yeah, I'm out of here. Beer time?
Thanks,
All right, guys. Thank you.